Hello and welcome to the Kleinhau Map. I'm Andy and this is our Let's Play. I don't remember which episode, quite a few. So we have a new vehicle, which is this one. Looks exactly the same like the old one, except we have lots of different stuff on the inside here. So this is a new version of, well, actually I think it's the final version of the Claas Xerion 5000. Well, you can choose the engine, so 4000, 450 or 5000 basically. So we're moving away. It's the same track, it just has other cool features on it. Link is in the description, I think. It is in the description. And you can do stuff like check pressure. Does it have like a pressure thingy? You can have open the door, remove the left fender, check pressure, version 1 I guess, so there's 2 versions. Oh. We get out of here? One or both. There we go. So really cool feature. There's stuff here. You can back weight. You can put that on if you want that. I don't know if it changes the dynamics though. You can have these if you want to. We open the door. The warning signs. Lots of stuff you can have on this. So a really cool thing actually. I like this. There's more stuff you can do with dicey control here, but I haven't shown yet. Maybe I can show. You can change the menu here, turn it off. There's a fender. Menu change, you want that. Fold, unfold front hydraulic legs. Well, do that. Open mask. Open engine. 1, 2. So really cool. Actually, different sort of animate figures here too, so you can see that. That looks kind of cool. So an excellent model, a mod. So link is in the description. So I think that's the final version also. So you can check that out if you want to. Otherwise, what are we doing? Well, we're doing this. I'm done over there and we're doing this here. After this field I'm gonna go and collect all of these bales and go sell them, so we'll earn some more money. I don't think we need to buy more field. We have a lot of fields going on, so that's not a problem. Will it just tap this little bale, or will it actually... I just tapped it. Good. Good. I said right before, the funny part, I said right before it tapped it, I said, oh, it just tapped it. And how did I know that? I didn't know that. Well, I guess I could see into the future. No, I can't. My kids had a birthday party. Actually, should have had it a bunch of weeks ago because when they had a birthday, but they got sick, so we had to postpone it. And anyway, they had a birthday party about a week ago now, and we actually found this magician. It was kind of cool. And he was actually quite good. I mean, not magic tricks weren't like gigantically advanced, but kids don't care about that, and he was kind of funny. So we actually paid him a little bit more than he wanted to have because he was I think he thought it was good, and he was really cheap. He's like, it was the 16-year-old who lives quite close by to where we live, and he basically did it for, I don't know, 20 euros or something, which we looked at if you could get a balloon artist, and that cost like, for the same amount of time as the magician, that costs 150 euros, so 20, 150, quite a difference. And he was good. It was a tough crowd. I mean, bunch of 6-year-olds is not the easiest crowd you can get. And I think he did well. So I actually gave him a little bit more money. Gave him about double the money. Because it was still pretty cheap compared. It was still a lot less than, for instance, a balloon artist. That was kind of cool. But I guess it's different. If you're 16-year-old and live with your parents, you don't need as much money. You're just doing it for fun and a practice. And if you're a balloon artist and doing this for a living, you need to make money from each time you do it. So that's probably the difference. Difference between hiring a child and hiring a grown-up. And that's one of the things. I'm studying law currently. All this part of the course is law, and sort of among other things we are talking about when kids can do stuff, when they can, by Swedish law, when they can have a job and what sort of job they can have and who has to approve of it, and when can it change the job and how much the job has to differ between when they change it and that sort of stuff. So interesting, but sort of advanced and complicated, but quite interesting. I really like it. Also today, my job, all the family is sleeping, so I'm up here recording just to get ahead of myself. And other job for this day is to actually try to lubricate a fan on my fiance's computer, which has been acting up and sounding. At first we thought it was the what do you call it, the disk itself, that it was breaking or it was crashing or about to crash. Yesterday we realized we could download the software, we could look at it, and it wasn't breaking. But we already bought two new hard drives, but I just installed one of them, and then we realized there wasn't a problem, so we're gonna return the other one. And the first one we installed is quite good. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive, so she gets about a terabyte more than she had before, which is good. It actually gets more, because the one we removed was 250, I think, megabytes, gigabytes. Yeah, gigabytes. 250 gigabytes was the one we removed, and so we installed. So 1.750 terabytes more. But space is needed, so it's so big you can buy like a 10 terabyte drive nowadays. It's humongous. But I guess if you just look at the videos I'm uploading, like this video, this will be around 25 gigabytes or so. On YouTube, I guess, after you have that video in a couple of places at least. So just the stuff I've uploaded during the years are a tremendous amount of space. I don't keep these videos on my hard drive. I couldn't. They're too big. I would run out of space so fast. I got a small, you didn't see that because it's out of the screen, but I got a small little notice of something. It's like, what is that? That's why I went quiet. It's like, what is this? This is not the most exciting stuff to do, but it's a really good way to make money. It's actually one of the best ones. I was watching an episode of Arthur Chapman, who was looking into how to make which crop would give you the most amount of money, and it's by far this. Turning grass into silage and then selling that is by far the best crop if you want to make money. Just saying. So if you want to make money, do it this way. This is very efficient. You mow, you spot it, you bale it, and you wrap it all in one go. So even though it dries a little bit slower, possibly. Still a lot faster than what it could be. I could get the automatic version of this one, but I kind of like this. Slightly more realistic. So I mean, the grass is mowed, it's collected and swathed into the middle there. Windrowed, I don't know. You say swathered? Windrowed? I don't know. And then it's baled, and then it's wrapped, and then released. So I think this is a big bale, so you get 40, I think it was like 1460 for these. And we have a ton of those. Like just this, we've done 161, so 161 times 1460. Let's see. We can get our handy calculator out. Calculator. So 1460, I think, times 161. That's 235,000 euros so far. So, and we'll get a few more before we're done. So this is a massive way to make money. And I'm playing hard mode. If you play like easy mode, you get so much money for these. It's incredible. So I'm playing hard mode. I never used to play hard mode. I sort of switched probably a year ago or so. And always before that I played the in between mode. Not the easy, but not the hardest either. So the middle mode there, which I thought was good. And then I started playing hard mode, and everything was like, oh, it's so hard. I'm never ever making any money. But then I realized I had to be much more smart about making money, which I think you would be on a real farm. You have to make money where you can make money, and it's not always in the big things, big stuff you do that you make money. You make money in a lot of small stuff too. So you have to be smart about it. And that's the thing I really enjoy. I'm playing County Line just for my own enjoyment, and that's a pretty cool map. And it's, I mean, the thing about that map is that there's so many things you can do on it. And just currently, I have a big X mower, and I have a John Deere forger, and I have tons of stuff. So just to make an efficient operation, I have a John Deere sprayer, I have big tools, big equipment, big tractors, and that's sort of, it costs a bunch, but I have lots of cows. So I have like almost 600 cows now on that farm, and that brings in a lot of money. I have beehives, which I haven't showed you in this one, but if you look a few days ago, you look at the the Hofbergman map, you can see the beehives there. So I have a bunch of beehives, and I have a big wind power generator, which I want to buy another one, and that brings in money every day. So there's lots of ways to make money, and you need to use them all. And that's actually quite common here in Sweden, that a lot of farmers they build wind power generators. Currently it's not a really good deal because the electricity price is kind of down low, so they're not making their money back. But the idea from the beginning was to get wind power turbines, and that would, when they get old and they would just stop farming, that's what they would have as an income. They have retirement money as, what do you call that in America? 401k? No, can't remember. We have a public retirement system here, so everyone is guaranteed money. Even if you never worked a day in your life, you're still gonna get a retirement. It won't be a lot, and you will probably have to ask for more help to make ends meet. But it's sort of, well, the idea in Sweden, which a lot of people in other countries find weird, is that we sort of tend to look at the bigger picture, and then if we have a society where everyone has a pretty fairly good life, that's good for everyone. So we built our social security system around that idea that everyone should have a decent life, basically. So I think that works out pretty good. There's stuff that needs changing and there's stuff that doesn't work, but that's always in a society like that. It's never going to be perfect. But the basic idea is that if everyone has a good life, that's good for everyone. So even if you have a ton of money, if poor people don't have money, they will live their life in a way that will affect you. So basically by making sure people have the welfare they need, even people with a lot of money will have a better life, because they won't have to be subjected to burglaries and that sort of stuff, or violence, and so it's like a win-win situation. People, and sometimes that's sort of, people think that's unfair that some people don't do days working in their life and still get retirement. Well, yeah, but they probably have you wouldn't want to change places with. So anyway, I'm gonna stop recording here because it's a boring episode and my kids are waking up. So I'm Andy, and I want to thank you for looking at this boring episode of the Kleinhau Map. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, or share. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.